Hi, it's Louise. I'm up at Camp Benneville Pines. I came up today to do a little volunteering, helping out after the fire. As you can see, that's Craig's cabin. I've come up just up the hill behind Craig's cabin. All those sandbags were placed by volunteers this weekend to help keep the debris and mud flow from coming down into that cabin and many others. I've got some more pictures I'll share later. But right now I want to show you how close the fire came to the cabins. Craig's cabin, cabin 6, staff house and maintenance, the coffee house, all that's right over here behind on this side of the camp. As you can see, there's the fire, burnt trees, burnt logs, more burnt trees, and there's Craig's cabin, just a couple hundred feet away. I'm going to walk up the hill a little bit and survey some more of the hotter, more damage that happened with the oak trees. The oak trees look like ghosts. I'm calling them ghost trees because they're so white with the ashes clinging to the branches. There's our beautiful Jeffrey pine. You can see the whole bottom of it is blackened from the fire. I don't know if that tree will survive. Sometimes the big old trees will make it. Here's some more burnt trees. And here's a fallen oak ahead of me. As you can see, the ground is getting whiter from all the ashes. And right in front of me, a fallen oak tree. Quite a large tree, and then some more burnt pine trees, and I'm heading toward what I'm calling the ghost trees, which are the trees just covered in the white ash, which is amazing. There's a small pine tree that fell onto an oak tree, and they're both pretty badly burnt. The pine tree is dead. It burnt up. There's another oak covered in ashes, some more blackened, burnt out pines, and I want to show you something. This is the bark, or I should say was the bark of the pine trees. I'm going to take my hand and show you that it's just ashes now. Look at that. Just total ashes. And gotta be careful because there's lots of holes from where trees have toppled. And look at that, ash is just clinging to those oak trees. And more burnt trees, and the ash that was once smaller trees is now just a tree graveyard. So sad. So sad. It's pretty amazing. And yet I can still see Craig's cabin right over there. So just wanted to share a little bit of this crazy, burnt out. Thank you, firefighters. That was a miracle that it didn't get the cabins. It's so close. Oh, my heart is breaking. I'm mourning all these trees. And I know nature will respond, but none of these trees will be as majestic in my lifetime. It'll be many generations before we can have the towering pines that we had back here. And it might not be the same. The landscape will change. But it survived. Our camp survived. Thank you, firefighters.